2020 for Euros is about to begin, where in England's group there are Slovenia, Denmark and Serbia. I won't say it's a very tough group, but it still could be an entertaining and complicated group for England, so they have to make sure they play their best football. But this England squad this year is absolutely stacked. Bellingham, Foden, Saka, Cole Palmer, Declan Rice. Gareth Southgate's side yet again set their sights on international glory. Their hunger to win Euro Cup will be greater than ever at the 2020 for Euros, after being former runner-up of 2020 Euros when England became the third nation in the 21st century to lose the European Championship final on their home soil, which was also the England's first ever Euro Cup final ever. But the real question is, do England have a problem with this European Championship? England's midfield is arguably the best midfield on the paper at this tournament. For the last few years, despite good performance on international duty, the England back five has constantly been called into question, from Jordan Pickford to Trent Alexander-Arnold, and as of course everyone's favourite Harry Maguire. This year, the only reason why people are doubting England is because of their defensive and goalkeeper area. Although football matches of course to outscore the opponents, but Sir Alex Ferguson once said attack wins you the games, but defence wins you the tournament. But the question is, how will Southgate manage England's squad this time? Because there is no Jadon Sancho, Marcus Rashford, Henderson, Calvin Phillips and Sterling, and the everyone's favourite Harry Maguire. This time Southgate has ditched the experience, and he has gone with young exciting talents. He has called up for uncapped players this time: Curtis Jones, Kobbie Mainoo, Adam Wharton, Ezri Nosa. But the faith in the youngsters can work, and cannot work, it can go both ways. We have seen England putting their faiths on Sterling, Calvin Phillips, Harry Maguire, Harry Kane, Jordan Henderson. But this time, when the team is carried by youngsters, no one can predict what will happen, which become more exciting to watch. We can see that three-team goalkeeper has been called up: Jordan Pickford, Aaron Ramsdale, Dean Henderson, and we all know who will start. And the defenders are Lewis Dunk, who has been playing consistently for Brighton,
and Dunk was really having to work hard to keep selection.
Joe Gomez, who has played very good for Liverpool, and he is well deserved to play for England.
Now Liverpool look to turn defence into the 21s has had many days with the
Mark Gahey, who played decent this season. Ezri Konsa, who is very good technically. Luke Shaw, who is injured for the most of this season. John Stones, Kieran Trippier, Kyle Walker. This time the shocking news was Gareth Southgate, who was the Everton's best defender, who has been linked with top clubs of Europe likes of Real Madrid, Bayern Munich and many other top clubs, has been left out from England's squad. What do you think about that? Please comment below. You might be wondering about Trent Arnold, but his name has been added on midfield, which is very good decision in my opinion, because his passes are insane, who can play alongside Declan Rice, who can throw crazy long passes like Tony Kroos. I'm more excited on how will Southgate manage him in midfield. So in midfield there are Trent Arnold, Conor Gallagher, Declan Rice, Kobbie Mainoo, Adam Wharton, who was signed by Crystal Palace on around 18 million euros, with add-ins taking 22 million euros on deadline day. When Wharton first played for Crystal Palace, he was beaten pretty badly, and people were saying he was not a good player. But when he gained trust and confidence, he started playing really good. His previous coach even said that he was a Champions League level footballer. He was playing for Championship club just 6 months ago now. He has been called up for England's squad, so we can know what kind of crazy potential he is carrying at the moment. He is just 20 years old. He was even balling out in big games like Liverpool at Anfield against Man United. He is a proper defensive midfield type of player. He has a creative touch to on ball, and his idols are Sergio Busquets and Rodri. Now, let's move on forwards line. There are players like Ivan Toney, who missed a lot of games this season because of his gambling ban. Oli Watkins, who was the top assist provider in Premier League, providing 13 assists and scored 4th highest 19 goals this season. He is a creative forward who has same threat as Harry Kane, but he hasn't been that good player for England. Let's see what will happen. Cole Palmer, who was the best player for Chelsea FC, who scored 22 goals and provided 11 assists in 33 appearances and was the best Premier League Young Player of the Year.
We still don't know he will start or not. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section.
Gareth Bowen, who scored 16 goals and 6 assists in 34 matches. Anthony Gordon, who is a pacey player who has same trait as Rashford and who has been in better form this season. He has scored 11 goals and provided 10 assists in 34 matches. Ebereti Izedi, who is very creative, who is pacey, who is very skilled and can score goals. This team is stacked with talents and it's very difficult for the coach to decide who will play and who won't.
But if you ask about my opinion, my 11 will be Pickford on the goalkeeper,
Walker on the right, Joe Gomez and Stone centre-back pairing, left-back Luke Shaw.
My defensive midfielder pivot will be Declan Rice and Gallagher and Bellingham as a number 10.
In left wing Foden, because it doesn't matter where you play, but it matters where you end up. Harry Kane on the striker position, no doubt. And who do you think will play in right winger? Because Cole Palmer tendency is to drop.
Bowen tendency is to make in behind runs and
Saka tendency is to cut in. 3 players have different dynamism. They provide different traits, so let me know in the comment section. Who do you think will play? In my opinion, Saka will play because of his past experience.
we know it's not accurate, and also Southgate said in an interview that he is kind of worried because he still need to sort out some problem, and the problem is Declan Rice problem. Because he says that there is no players that can play with Declan Rice, and also there is no player that can play in Declan's place, even if he take him out.
So we really don't know what will be their midfield trio. England is considered one of the favourites to win 2024 Euros, with their odds being highly competitive compared to other top teams.
Bookmakers have placed England's odds at around 3/1 to 4/1, making them joint or outright favourites alongside France.
Several factors contribute to this optimistic outlook. England boasts a talented squad with key players like Harry Kane, Jude Bellingham, Phil Foden, and Bukayo Saka, all of whom have had successful club seasons and significant international experience. Additionally, Harry Kane is a strong contender for the tournament's Golden Boot, given his prolific scoring record for both club and country. However, there are concerns regarding England's defensive depth and the form of their key defenders. Despite these potential issues, the overall talent and recent performances of the team have led many to believe that England has a strong chance to advance deep into the tournament, possibly reaching the final or winning it outright. Hope Southgate plays amazing football with these young talents. Hope he won't waste this golden era.
If he wants to win this 2024 Euros, he really needs to make his defensive side strong course. There are countries like Portugal and France whose attacking side is very strong and terrifying, as well as their defensive side. We really don't know who will win the Euros, but let's hope the best team wins and gives us good entertainment.